WAM, San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite D Major, Cheryl Meadow, and welcoming back to the Urban Suite. We are happy to have Concept back in the booth. How are you, man?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great, and I'm honored to be back. It is definitely a beautiful night tonight.
So, what's been going on?
Oh man, a lot of touring, a lot of shows. Shout out Big Texas. He's doing the Guap Gang tour right now. They just killed Arizona and LA. I got a tour coming up this weekend. I leave Friday for New York. I got Massachusetts, I got Connecticut, I got Philadelphia, and I got New York. So it's gonna be a very, very fast-paced week.
How does it feel to be so busy, running through everything for this tour, man?
It's pros and cons to it. It teaches you a lot about organization and discipline. It teaches you a lot about planning in advance, allocation of funds and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So really every tour is a learning process. That's really how I go into it. Is like, what can I learn from this one to make the next one that much better? So.
Mm-hmm. So, let us know about the project you just dropped, the 90s Baby. How's that going? How's the reception?
Man, 90s Baby has been great. Shout out to everybody who streamed it, who purchased it. That was really the big thing with 90s Baby. It was my first time really getting that personal and like putting my image on it. So I really wanted to present it first as something to be purchased as like a file you could own, right?
Yeah.
I wanted you to have the music and then have it exclusively first. So that went well. And then when it dropped on streaming platforms, it did great, man. The lead single with Act the Savior and Big Texas, Three Wise Men, it's done a lot of streams, radio plays. Shout out you guys for playing it as well.
Yeah.
Hey, artists, make sure you get your codes correct, you know what I mean? So you can get these radio spins and get everything, your stats and your money, everything you can from these tapes, because people do look at these things. They analyze this information when it comes time to pay you, when it's times to book you, so
Absolutely.
it's super important. Yeah, definitely. I've enjoyed it. It's been great.
I mean, it's business.
You know what I mean?
It is business, seriously. You can't really say you're in the music business if you don't understand the business of music.
Exactly. The making music is super fun. It's great. But there's so much more after the music is created that if you don't specialize in that part as well, the music is just kind of going to sit there, know? So.
Yeah. I'm going to say, don't cut yourself off from getting your cash.
Nowadays, that runs the world. I mean, we can say what we want to about money and feel our own personal ways about it, but we have to have it. It's just imperative for everything that we want to accomplish. So I try and be very money-minded in a sense, but not, give power to it. Use it as a tool, because that's really all it is.
Absolutely.
It's a tool, so.
To have people so receptive to 90s Baby, you said you was kind of more of a personal venture into this project. How does it feel, to express yourself in a way that people actually grabbing onto?
It's very validating.
Yeah.
I would say that for me, like, obviously I've been making music for a long time, but now it's kind of like, what do I want to talk about? What is the subject matter? I could really talk about anything at this point, right? So I want it to be something that touches people. I want it to be something that's relatable, that's current, but at the same time giving you more of a in-depth look of like where I came from.
Yeah.
That's how you understand things. We disregard history so much these days, but history is really how you can understand where something is going. So.
Man. So, how's everything going with the label and all the roster? Everyone's working on projects right now?
Yeah, man. We're very, very deep in the lab right now. Shout out Beatmaker Will, Jack Will, shout out Mateo, shout out Dia Musa, you know what I mean? We got some like new cats on the roster, you know what I mean? So really just working on expansion and making sure we have opportunities to go around, making sure everyone gets the support they can behind their projects. Engineering, mastering, cover art, videography, photography, merch, hard copies. We want to be able to do everything in-house and facilitate everything at like that friendship deal level, you know what I mean? And if we have to outsource, then we're trading and bartering services, you know what I mean? So
yeah, that's very important.
Yes, absolutely.
Is there an ETA for anything, or is everyone still pretty much in planning stages right now of
I would say as far as specific dates, it's a little hard these days because I feel like people like to kind of do the, you know, hey, I'm dropping. You know what I mean? Hit them with some type of spontaneity in a sense, but you want to have it packaged and ready still.
Yeah.
Right, you want to package it like it's gonna be ready by a specific date, and then drop it at the most opportune time.
Right.
You could plan a date, and then you go online, and some huge social media bomb is going off, and your tape is gonna get overshadowed by whichever is the current event. You got to be very conscious of those things.
Yeah.
So I would say, what month is it? It's the end of March.
By the end of March.
Yeah, okay, I would say 420. Yeah, 420.
Nice.
Yeah, of course. Good Herb always drops on 420.
Beautiful.
It's unavoidable.
The best date ever.
You know, like it's a must. It's like label Founders Day.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Dropping
Man.
on 420. And y'all will have that first, by the way.
Oh,
Okay.
heck
Y'all will
yeah.
have it first for sure.
Heck yeah.
I mean, we have so much music ready. It's really just piecing together similarly sonic, songs and whatnot, like developing a theme behind the projects, whether we want to go solely one producer or, compile different sounds from different producers.
Yeah.
But, we got enough music, so.
Okay. Bet. Now, we're going to get into some music, but when we get back,
Yes, sir.
We're going to hear you perform. Here we go.
Live.
Okay.
Live.
The writing production of this track, what went into it?
I'll be honest with you, man. It was like, I'll tell you real quick, man. There's a young guy named Leniris. I was doing a tour with a group called Aero Life Shows out of Dallas, the homie Tehran.
Yeah.
My bros.
Aero Life.
So we were actually in Portland, Oregon,
Okay.
doing a show, and I guess I had a young cat who listened to me and messed with my music and lived close to Portland. He's like, hey man, I'm gonna come and see you at the show. Blah blah blah. I was like, man, you're coming? He's like, yeah. Me and my friends bought tickets. We're driving like an hour and a half to the show.
Hour and a half.
Probably
Sweet.
further. I'm understated. So they drove, and then when I saw him, I was like, hey man, let's, you want to link up? He's like, hey man, I just started making beats. These are the first beats I've made. They're here on this flash drive, and I want to give them to you.
Oh.
And I was like, wow, you know what I mean? I'm honored to, see what's up with these beats. I didn't expect much. My expectations were very low. But when I played the beats, you could tell, like, he definitely had a passion. He had an ear for it. He had knowledge and education behind what he was creating. You know what I'm saying? And he's a young cat, man, maybe 20, 21 or something like that.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, so from there, we made tracks, and he approached me about the Act the Saver feature, and it was history from there, man. Like, once I can see somebody who is passionate and invested in it, I'm matching whatever they bring to the table. So
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, y'all, stay tuned. We've got more with Concept and nice live performance coming up, too, so do not go anywhere. In this block of music, we have tracks from Hunter Dollars plus Basic, but right now, a track from Concept featuring Lyrical. This is Corner Store Stories.
Hey.
Hey, y'all, stay tuned. We've got more coming up. Do not go anywhere. This is the Urban Suite, KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.